Hello, this is Osias Mcherewa. Today I just want to encourage you if you are in business. I did not necessarily say that if you are in sales, because I know that if you are in business, you are definitely in sales. You've got products that you want to push, you've got services that you are selling, and so you need some encouragement, because there are times where you feel that your efforts are not giving you the commensurate results that you are expecting from your services. So I just want to introduce to you this concept which we call know your numbers, right? Know your numbers. Now, what do we mean when we are saying know your numbers? Because when you know your numbers, you are guided by the success that you are making through the numbers that you are keeping a constant eye on. But if you just do it haphazardly, randomly, without checking how your numbers are working out, sometimes you can feel discouraged, yet you're actually making progress. So how does this concept of knowing your numbers actually work? So let's say, for your argument's sake, you make 80 calls, right? Okay, this depends on the type of services that you are offering. So maybe let's say it's real estate or you are selling insurance. My background is insurance. I was an insurance broker. So you relate to your situation. You make 80 calls, okay? Let's just say you make 80 calls, and out of the 80 calls, you manage to secure 40 appointments, all right? Let's just say 40 appointments or 40 meetings. And from the 40 meetings, you managed to provide or to get prospects that actually want your services and they request for proposals or for quotations. And then let's just say you managed to give out 15 proposals, all right? And then out of the 15 proposals, you managed to secure, let's just say 3 clients, all right? Then you manage to secure 3 clients, and each client is paying you $5,000. All right, let's just say each client is paying you $5,000, and now because there are 3, it means you have managed to secure $15,000. Okay, for argument's sake. So when you look at this, sometimes you can feel that you are not going anywhere. But if we want to work it backwards now and say, okay, 15,000 from 80 calls, because every effort that you were making was contributing to this 15,000. So what it means then is, if we look at the 15,000 that you have earned from the 80 calls that you have made, if we divide 18 to 150, that's about 187. So basically what it means is, we'll be saying out of every call that you made, you are being paid $187. So when you got to the last process, the 80th call, that is when you got the payoff. So basically, if you are looking at your numbers now, you can be convinced, you can actually convince yourself that for every call that you are making, you are getting $187. So who among us wouldn't want a job where you are paid $187 for every call that you make, whether it's successful or it's not? You see, it's a different way of looking at things. Like Dr. Wayne Dyer said, that if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So what you are basically saying is, if you know your numbers, you are going to become encouraged. But not only that, what you are going to realize again is that if you are making 80 calls and securing 40 meetings or 40 appointments, what it means is you are not yet sharpened in terms of your craft of cold calling. So that means you still need further training in terms of making some cold calls, because as you improve now in the way that you speak to the clients and the way that you present yourself and the way that you sell the meeting, because most times many people call and start selling their products on the phone instead of selling the meeting. Why is it important for these people to meet you? So as you improve in your skill to sell the meeting, you'll find that when you make 80 calls now, you are definitely going to get 50 or 60 appointments. And as you keep doing that, you see that your numbers increase because you are getting better at it and you are keeping a constant eye on your numbers. Now, out of the out of the 60 meetings maybe that you're going to secure, you are now sharpening your skills as well. Again, your persuasive skills, and also in terms of presentation, your presentation skills are getting better. And instead of 15 proposals, you are now giving out maybe 25 or 30 proposals. And from those 30 proposals, you are now securing maybe 10 clients or 15 clients, and your revenue is definitely increasing. So every time that you are performing your sales function, make sure that you are keeping an eye on the numbers, because the understanding of the way your numbers are working will encourage you as you see that your closing ratio is getting better and better as you keep doing it. So my word of encouragement to you is, do not be discouraged by the number of attempts that you make before you close a sale. Keep your eyes on your numbers, and as you keep doing that, you realize that your closing ratio is going to become better. I trust this helps you and encourages you in your sales journey. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I just encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notification so that every time we upload these educational videos, you will be notified.